And here we have a Honda Easy self-propelled mower, which I picked up off the Facebook Marketplace for just £10. So let's see if we can get this running. So as you can see, it's got a bit of rust, but it's still solid. So I'm sorry about the video quality as well. I'm doing it on my phone. I haven't got my camera with me today. So it's missing its air filter and air filter cover. A bit more rust here, but it's just the paint what's come off. It's missing the handle lockers, but I should have some of them knocking about anyway. The thing that you put through there, and if not, I'll just put a bolt through there until I get it. Looks pretty good. It's not seized, I have already checked, and it's got its basket somewhere over there. So yeah, let's get into this and see if we can get it running. Putting on these bolts just for the time being until I find some, what we call it. So it should fit. Straight through there. Just to keep them in place while I'm doing the work on it. One. Because I could cut these down if I can't find any of the proper ones. I just cut them down. It just makes it a bit more awkward when you come to fold the handles down. And it's easier with a quick release release. Although tighten on full, just to keep the handles in place while we work on doing it. That's that. Well, fall down now while I'm trying to start it. So what we'll do first, check see if there's any fuel in there. It's dry, that's good. It's dry. Just have a. It smells a bit stagnant in there, but you'd expect it. So the fuel tap, as you can see, the fuel tap down here. That was on. That was turned on, so hopefully they'll run it out before and need a new air filter box. Them are quite cheap off eBay. What we'll do first of all, eBay or Amazon, we'll do first of all these try. You always do when you get a new mower. Check your blade to see if it's alright, and in this case we've got bag wrapped around it. And when you're working underneath, take out your HT lead. That one will come out. Well, it should be alright because it's drained the fuel. Make sure you belt. Yeah, it's all tight. So you can see the belt's there as well. Belt feels good. It's all on tight, it's not bent. So I'm alright to give it a fire. So that will do. Right, you want to pause it a minute?
Yep, okay.
Right, put some petrol in it now. See if it'll run straight away. It'll probably need a carb clean, I'm reckoning. I'm putting nothing just to get it started. You don't overfill it. There we go. That should be enough to get it going. So, I'll do now. We'll check the oil first. Check the oil because these have got an oil dipstick on. I'll just put the fuel away. So now come around this side. Got a oil dipstick here. See, it smells alright. It looks like it's been changed recently. Now just a rag, wipe off the excess, put it back in, screw it in, and now make sure you screw it right into. I'll check the level. That level, perfectly fine. It looks pretty clean. So, same. I'm alright to give this a start, see if it'll start. So if you want to stand back now. Throttle's all working. Might take a few attempts to start. It's on right. Let's try that. I think I had it on right now. If not, it's going to be okay. Chicken's have got spark, then yeah, it's there. Right. So, as you can see, got a bit smoky in here. Needs running off, because if you come around here, that's oil. So that's saying this has spent some of its life tipped up. Yeah, it's oil. So you can see splattered everywhere. So what we need to do, we'll give the carb a clean, just be on the safe side, just so we make sure it runs properly. Give it a clean. But we do know it's starting and running. So what I'll do now is pause the video a minute and
Okay.
Right. What I'm going to do, because I didn't notice, this is a bit stiff, so I'm going to need trusty WD-40 on the spring down here and on the cables. And here as well. Car helmet, WD-40. If it's meant to move, use WD-40. If it's not meant to move, use gaffer tape. That's why I see it. And just work it in. And that, you can see that's already a lot better. Spray a bit more down here. Show them where I'm spraying.
Okay.
See, all these springs and everything, just spray them up. Just helps it along. As you can see, that moves a lot easier now. So, that's that sorted. Yeah. So what we're going to do now is take that bolt. I'm not going to use any WD-40 in that bolt there. And let's get the carb off, give it a clean. Okay, you can pause again.
Okay.
On?
Yep.
Right, so we're going to take that one, and that one from this end.
Mhm.
Right, and take it. It can be rather problematic to the carb bolts. And this one I think it's just a guide belt of some sort. So, a bit niggly, just push that down. Just be careful of these little metal bits. There we go. Those are two metal bits. What I'll do, put them on there. You know they come from in that plastic bit then. So, right, there's a little breather pipe on the back here. See that breather pipe there?
Yep.
Right, and that will give, and that takes off your plastic cover and your carbs off now, as you can see. So what we do now, just put that to one side. That will have to be cleaned up because it's a bit dirty. So I'll just put that to one side. And just remember, be careful because there's a gasket there. You don't really want to be busting them. So just always remember about your gaskets and stuff. And now this is where it gets a bit niggly. There'll be a full strip down of a carb and clean, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell notification so you'll get notified as soon as that video goes up. Thank you. Exactly where they come from then. So now this is where it gets problematic. As you can see, there's that bar there. Right, let's just get rid of her. That's the inside gasket. Looks like it could have been replaced recently. And remember, that goes that way around. Even just do a little video like this and it helps you to know where they come from. So what I'm doing, I'm going to bend that slightly. It's got a bit of resilience. So then make sure your fuel's turned off as well, otherwise you're going to be leaking with fuel everywhere. Now these are the pain to get off. These, right, remember, this little spring goes at the back little one there. What we need to do is not twist it around and everything. It does take some of the hidden. Don't really want to be taking a bit of fat. No, there's that one. So remember where that goes? That goes on the top of there to there. So it opens and shuts that. Right, and then this one is the hardest of the lot to get off. So you have to really give it some. Oh, there's that fell off now. Right, you have to be careful not to bend it as well, because that can cause problems if you bend it. These type of things are not easy to get off. If you have to, take it off from the other side. As you can see, that one's a bit of a... Right, let's get this fuel pipe off out of the way. There's a little clip, as you can see. Where the hell are the pliers? Easiest way to get some pliers on that. But it should come off. There you go. Yeah, the fuel's going to come out. Now this is going to make this a lot easier to get off now. Yeah, just keep twiggling it. Twiggling it and twiggle it round like that. And make sure you always push that back. There you go. And there's that carburettor. Does look like it's in need of a clean, as you can see. Bit of green there. Yeah, it's best to clean it. It's always best to clean them. So what we're doing there, we'll be back in a second again. I'm going to go up to the desk. I've got it on the desk now. So I can definitely smell stagnant fuel. So it's best to do it. I've got a little pot here, so I can put the things in just to soak in the carburetor cleaner for a bit. Just be careful with your carburetor cleaner. It's good stuff, but it's been known to destroy gaskets. So just keep that in mind when you're using it. So what we'll do, first of all, get the bottom bolt out, which is another 10mm, nice and easy. We'll have quite a bit of fuel leak here, as you can see. There we go. Right, good job we cleaned it. See all this crud on the sea inside there? That is disgusting. This will definitely have problems running, it would, because it's all cruddy, as you can see. So it's definitely a good job. Spent the time to clean this. Yeah. This would have never run right. There we go. As you can see in there as well. All bits of rust and stuff, like gravel. And the fuel does smell terrible. We'll do some of the carburetor cleaner and be perfectly good with that. We'll just give it a good spray out. Just be careful of your eyes because it's now splash back. See, like that? Mm-hmm. And just give it a good clean out. Just be careful. If you're sensitive to things like this, always wear gloves, but I'm used to it now. As you can see, it's still a bit cruddy in the bottom of there.
Yep.
So good. I'm gonna spray some of this in here. I've got a bit in there now, so we can just like. I want to get a bath eventually to bath them in. A sonic bath, one of them sonic blaster bath things. Ultrasonic cleaners. Makes life easier. So, right, that can be in there for a bit. Just keep turning it around because all I've got is that little tub. So, go turn it around. Like that. I'm not going to put that in because it's got a washer. So what I'll do is just give that just a clean with a rag, and that stay over there. Just remember where, if you need to take a photo, to remember where you're putting this, taking the stuff off from. See, look at all that was just dropped out of it. It's a good job getting clean. So now what we do, little pin, take that out, pull it out. Just be careful. Right back in there. Careful because there's a little bit. See this little bit here? That comes out of it as well. So just remember, that don't need to clean, that don't need to clean. That just needs a wipe down. It's your flout. So that's that. I'll keep that safe. And then what I normally do now is just give this a blow through. That's not blowing through anything, so that's saying I've got a blockage. This would have never run right. So what we need to do now, as a flathead, I can be dead careful. So this has been a pain, this is to come out. The last Honda I did was, but you don't want to, you really don't want to damage it. What I'll do is put a bit of carb cleaner in. So by rights that should technically start dripping through there, and as you can see, nothing. So what I'll do is just put that in there. See, it's starting to go now. But it's still not perfect because I'm still getting a lot of pressure through that way. So it's going to have to come out. And they're pain together. What I'll do is clean all this first, let that. As you can see, that one's working. See that? See that? Spraying out?
Yeah.
Right, got a little pain out. There it is. It's a bit smashed up there about getting it out because it was a pain, but now I need to get pins, normally the best, and just push it through the hole. Make sure all the grime's out. Also, there's my carb cleaner. And just make sure when you put that in there, see, it's going right through now. Means that jet's clean. Can go back in the mower now. All of that just for that little thing. So just give in there a clean now, and you should. Can you see inside that hole? It's spraying, and that's that. That's that clean now. So what we do, we'll put it back together and get it back onto the mower and see if it stays running. So I'm just going to get a rag, just clean it all off, make sure it's clean. And putting it back on the mower is the opposite of how you took it apart. So I'll be back with you once. I'll just show you how to put it back together actually first. So you put that back in there, take a screwdriver, tighten it back down, all of that to get that little thing out. Make sure you tighten it right back down, just be careful of cross threading. There we go, that's down. And get your flout, and you got this little pin. You put that onto the bottom of your flout, and that goes in that little hole there, which we know is clear because we've already cleaned it. And then your little pin back through. Can be a little fiddly. Twist it and back through half. And to make sure that's working as it should, so you should be able to blow through this now, and it should blow through. Blowing through. Then when you tip it upside down, blow through. Don't blow through. That's saying that's alright. As you can see, we cleaned off that a bit more last night. It's a lot better than it was. No dry stuff in there now. And put that back on. Like that. Your 10mm bolt with its washer on. That's why I clean that, because it's got a gasket on, and that little gasket can get damaged with a carb cleaner. And you just tighten that back up. Don't over tighten it, but don't under tighten it. There we go. And that's rebuilt, ready to get back on the mower. So I'll be back when it's on. Right, got that back on. Let's see if it's going to fire up petrol on. Choke on. Might smoke a bit still. Just need to burn off all that excess oil now. Right, just going to treat this rust. Just going to wire brush the bits down, any flaky paint get off. Give it a quick wire brush down. Or white wheel, whatever you got. Seeing as it's just a machine, it going in the 10-star treatment. I'm not doing it a full restoration on it, just to get it run and work, do the job sort of thing. Just get the loose stuff off. Anything loose, get it off. And what I'm going to do, just to protect it, give it a wipe down. Vactan is a good rust converter. I would normally use that, but I don't have any. Wipe down. They say a full restoration, so want one of them, watch the NTD lawn tractor. Going to get some cheapo grey primer to protect it. See how it's being done. And just protect it. It's not far off the colour though, to be fair, this grey primer. It's just going to protect it have a rust. They'll come through. I'll do that on all the little bits and bobs. Okay. Right. Change the exhaust out because I had one spare. As you can see, this oil saturated in. This exhaust is saturated in oil. So I'm just going to let that dry out, and I can put that on the other mower I've got, which I'm running. So I'll put that one on there. We can now dry, so hopefully the smoke can stop there. That's that one done. It's getting air filled for it, and that's ready to be sold. So please like, share, subscribe to this video for more videos. I'm going to do an in-depth car breakdown on a few ones. I've got some ones for a strimmer, and I've got some for the mowers and stuff for different type. Briggs & Stratton's the easiest, but if you want any more videos like this, subscribe, thank you.